Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Favor. So it's almost the new year, which is sometimes daunting for a lot of people because of the new goals that you set. I'm sure a lot of people have things that they want to do for 2025. But this video, I just wanted to talk about something that I've been thinking about, which is the importance of moving in silence. And I think it's something that's important to consider when you're starting anything new, because for a lot of us, when you're starting something new, you're usually overcome with a sense of excitement about this new venture and all the possibilities. And the first thing is, to broadcast it to the world, tell all your friends or family, I've had this amazing idea and this is what I'm going to do. But I'm just going to say, don't do that just yet. And I'm just going to explain some reasons why it's best to move in silence, especially at the early stages of whatever you're doing. This is something that I implement in my life. Starting this YouTube channel, actually, I have not told one person in my family, my friends, or just my circle. No one knows. So if you're watching this, you're the only one that knows this is happening or this channel exists. And the main reason for that, I would say, is whenever you're starting something new, the most important thing is being consistent, especially at the early stages where you don't, it takes a while for you to get the ball rolling. It takes a while for you to get into the swing of things, and you want to eliminate anything that could pose pressure on you when you're starting. And telling people what you were going to do just puts eyes on what you're doing. And I hate to say it, but not everyone has your best intentions at heart. Some people genuinely want to see you fail, and you broadcasting it to the world will let them into your business, so they can, monitor what you're doing and not necessarily show support. And that is one thing I hate about social media. There are so many monitoring spirits, people just watching what you're doing but not necessarily supporting. And yeah, it's really annoying. When you're just starting something, the best thing is to eliminate that pressure and not tell people what you're doing at the early stages and just do it. So yeah, one is to eliminate the pressure. The second point I want to address is about gratification. And I feel like a lot of people tell others what they're doing, because of that instant gratification we can often derive from people's, pat on the back or praise from the venture that we're going to embark on. The thing is that is very short-lived, and if you solely live off people's gratification, once that's over with, you then don't have the momentum to keep going, to actually follow through with what you said you were going to do. You get that kind of spike in dopamine at the early stages, and then it just doesn't sustain, So it's better at the early stages for you to gratify yourself, not looking for external validation from other people. Because then when you're not looking for outside validation from other people regarding what you're doing, it means that you have more of a personal reason why you're doing it, and you have more of a conviction of what you want to do. Not just because you want people to know about what you're doing. So yes, another reason why it's important to move in silence is because then you're doing it for the right reasons and not looking for external gratification or validation from other people. Another reason to move in silence, especially at the early stages, is because it reduces judgment and criticism. When you don't share your plans with other people, they don't have the ability to criticize what you're doing or give their own 2 cents, which a lot of the time can discourage you or derail you, and make you less focused on your goal. Having other people's opinions, it doesn't always help, because in as much as, they might have their own reservation about what you're doing, you are the one that had the conviction, and sometimes you're the only one that can see the vision. So it's really important to eliminate that at the early stages so that you're able to just be more focused on your goal, and eliminate any outside noise or opinions. The next reason why it's important to move in silence is that it allows you to also fail in silence. There's nothing worse than, starting something new and having your failures broadcast to the world. it is very discouraging, disheartening, and sometimes it just is very shameful as well. So it's best to keep those failures private. This is not to say that you can't share the process that you've gone through at a certain point, but I think with such things that should come later down the line when you've been doing the thing for a while and you're, trying to maybe help someone else on their journey. But at the early stages, because it's still so fresh, it's best to keep that private, because then as you're learning, any failures or successes are kept reserved for yourself and aren't broadcast to the world. And yeah, I know at the start it's very tempting to let people know because you want as many people to support you as much as possible, or you want to be able to reach as many people as possible. But like I said, not everyone has your best intentions in heart. And sometimes doing that might actually be more detrimental to yourself and to your cause. So it's just better to sometimes just follow the organic route and just let things grow as they are meant to. The right people will find you, you will figure out what you're doing along the way, and that's okay, but the most important thing is that you're doing it for yourself and you're not doing it because of other people. And that means that you're able to weather the storms privately, and as you continue to grow, you're able to then, slowly bring other people on board, whether that's your family or the outside world. But yeah, with anything you're starting, just make sure that you're very intentional and careful about who you're telling. But yes, I wish you all the best for all of your ventures, and happy new year for 2025. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.